Hello, crafty friends. This is Anya General with Ink, Paper, Scissors. I'm so excited to share today's video with you. In today's video, I'll be creating 3 cards using 2 simple techniques that are absolutely perfect for bulk card making. These cards come together very quickly, but still have a beautiful and elegant finished look. If you're ever short on time but still want to create something special, these techniques are definitely ones you'll want to try. Before we dive in, if you enjoy card making ideas, techniques, and inspiration to help you get more out of your crafting supplies, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. Your support really helps me continue bringing you more crafty content. Now, before we get into the card making, I wanted to share a quick look at a couple of new products. First, I picked up 2 new ink sets from AlteNew, the Tranquility Fresh Dye ink set and the Bubblegum Dreams Fresh Dye ink set. I'm showing you swatches of these so you can see how they look stamped out. But I can already tell these are going to become some of my favorite color combinations. The tones are just beautiful and blend so effortlessly. Next, I also have some nesting frames from AlteNew, which are always great to have on hand for adding layers and structure to your card designs. And then I want to show you this month's Garden Gala Craft Your Life kit, which comes packaged in a really nice pouch. This kit includes the Garden Gala stencil set, which is perfect for one of the techniques we'll be using today. It includes masks, which makes it really easy to create layered looks or isolate certain areas of your design. The stencil set also includes layers for coloring the florals, and there are 7 stencils in total, which gives you a lot of flexibility. There is also the Garden Gala embossing folder, which adds beautiful texture and detail to your backgrounds. The kit also includes the Garden Gala stamp set and coordinating dies. One of the things I really love about this stamp set is that it doesn't necessarily require coloring. The florals have these beautiful Zen tangle style details, which add so much interest on their own. Even when stamped in black, they look complete and elegant without any additional coloring. I also think these images would look absolutely stunning, heat embossed in gold for a more classic and elevated look. And of course, there is a coordinating die set, which includes dies for the stamped images as well as some additional leaf dies that are not part of the stamp set, which I will be using later in the video. I've linked all of the products I'm using today in the video description below, and as always, you can also find everything listed in my visual supply list, where you'll find the full product lineup along with all the links. I will also share a special offer from AlteNew in a few moments in this video, so stay tuned for that. Now let's get into the card making. For my first card, I'm placing my AlteNew sticky mat onto my glass mat, and then I place an A2 panel of cardstock on top. Next, I pick out stencil number 6, which has this beautiful arched gate design, and I place it over my cardstock. I start ink blending using baby pink, and I apply it very lightly over the background. I only dip my brush into the ink at the beginning, and then I use whatever ink is on the brush to blend across the entire panel. I don't re-ink my brush because I want to keep the background very soft and subtle. While I'm ink blending, I want to share some details about an exciting giveaway and a special offer from AlteNew. From March 25th at midnight Eastern Standard Time through April 1st at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can receive a free mini ink blending brush with flat bristles on any order over $79. To take advantage of this offer, simply add the blending brush to your cart and use the code ANIABRUSH at checkout. I've included a direct link to the blending brush, along with the code, in the description below the video. Please note that this offer cannot be combined with any other promotions and is limited to one use per customer. AlteNew is also generously sponsoring a giveaway for my viewers, and I'll be sharing all the details on how to enter when we get to card number 2. Once I've covered the entire background, I remove the stencil, and I love how soft and delicate this looks. Next, I bring in my MISTI and align the greeting, "Thinking of you today, my friend," at the top of the arch. I also position a floral image in the bottom left corner. I ink up my stamps using VersaFine Onyx Black ink and stamp them onto my panel. I love using this ink for sentiments because it gives such a rich, crisp black impression. I absolutely love this gentle and elegant look, and this card literally took less than 5 minutes to make. You could easily create a whole set of these in a very short amount of time. Moving on to the second card, I'm using the same technique but changing the look slightly. For the second card, I followed the same steps as for card number 1. But this time, I'm using Misty Morning ink and I begin ink blending over the panel. For this card, I focus on adding a bit more ink to the bottom right and top left areas of the arch, while keeping the center lighter. This creates a nice gradient effect and gives the illusion of light coming through the center, which adds a bit of dimension to the design. Now, let's talk about the giveaway. AlteNew is generously sponsoring a giveaway over on my Instagram. For a chance to win, head over to my Instagram page, find one of the cards I created in this video, and be sure to like the post and leave a comment. That will enter you for a chance to win a $20 gift card to AlteNew. Please also make sure you are following both AlteNew and myself on Instagram, as that is required to be eligible. This giveaway will be open for 1 full week, and I will be announcing the winner next Friday. Good luck to everyone. Once I'm happy with the blending, I remove the stencil, and I really love how this one turned out. I place the panel into my MISTI and align the word "love" toward the left side, leaving a little space next to it. I stamp the word using VersaFine Onyx Black ink, stamping it twice to get a nice, solid impression. Next, I align the word "sending" next to "love," being careful not to smudge the already stamped word, since VersaFine does take a bit longer to dry. I stamp that word as well, again stamping twice for a bold impression. Then I bring in my original size MISTI and position the panel slightly higher so my stamp can hang off the edge. I align a large floral image in the bottom right corner, allowing it to partially extend into the design. I stamp it with VersaFine Onyx Black ink, and I just love how this card came together. I adhere the panel to an A2 card base, and this card is complete. You could absolutely add some gems or embellishments, but honestly, it's beautiful just as it is. This is another great example of how you can create multiple cards quickly, and this stamp set really shines with this technique. For the third card, we're going to switch techniques, but still use the same stamp set. I start by placing an A2 panel into my MISTI and aligning 2 of the florals so they cover the panel, one coming in from the top and one from the bottom. I ink them up with VersaFine Onyx Black ink and stamp them onto the panel. At this point, this design already looks absolutely stunning. You could easily add a sentiment and call it done. The detail in these florals really makes them stand out. I continue stamping additional florals along the left and right sides, gradually filling in the background. These images work beautifully as a full background design. You could also use a gray ink for a softer look, but I really love the bold contrast of the black. Once I'm done stamping, I place the panel into the Garden Gala embossing folder and run it through my die cutting machine using the appropriate sandwich. This adds so much texture and dimension and really elevates the entire background. Next, I stamp the word "Hello" onto a separate panel using VersaFine Onyx black ink, and then I use the coordinating die to cut it out. At the same time, I die cut some of the leaf stems from vellum. I arrange the vellum stems at the top center of the card, adhering just the ends so the adhesive will be hidden behind the sentiment. Then I add foam adhesive behind the "Hello" sentiment and place it over the center, covering the ends of the stems. Finally, I adhere the panel to an A2 card base, and this card is complete. And those are the 3 cards I created using these 2 simple techniques. If you decide to try these techniques, I would love it if you tagged me on social media so I can see what you create. I'd love to know which card was your favorite. Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. I share card making ideas, techniques, and inspiration to help you get more out of the supplies you already have. As mentioned earlier, you can find all the products linked in the description below, as well as in my visual supply list. I've also linked my Facebook group below. I would love for you to join and share your creations with our crafty community. And I've included a few related videos that I think you may enjoy as well. Thank you so much for spending some time crafting with me today. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you again soon.